Hey, I'll see if I keep taking my camera swimming with me, and the water in the ocean in the Mediterranean, it's real salty, and it keeps leaving like a salty smudge on the lens of my camera. I hope that's clear. I hope so. I hope that lighting's okay. I'll just check. Lighting sucks. It fully sucks. I wanted to like have the talk with the very nice background. This is I'm in the Peloponnese, and I'm in Nafplio. Nafplio. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's choice. I love this place. We were here last year. We're road tripping the Peloponnese again. We're back. No, anyway, I was which way should I should probably sit this way so the lighting's better. Oh, what a shame. That would have been so nice to have that in the background, eh? I was going to talk about how I manifest and what my process is. Everyone's got a different process. Everyone's got a different I suppose an approach to it, or moral philosophy on it, you could say. I would say I have quite a complex one. For a lot of people out there, it's just as simple as they're just constantly knowing that I suppose they're going to get what they want. I have a conflict of moral interest when it comes to that approach of manifestation. The way I like to do it, the way I see it, is that the universe and everything in existence is an equation, right? I could very well easily just take from the equation and manifest things into my reality and take energy from the source to benefit myself without giving back. I could do that, right? But for me, I believe that karma will bite me in the ass. You know, well, I know that now for myself. So that is a reality for me with this. Other people out there might not be aware of this, so maybe karma won't come back for them, if that makes sense. So for me, if I am to take from the equation, I have to give back, right? When I started out, I would serve, right? I would do good by thy neighbor, do good for people around you, put more out than put out energy, put things out, do good for my environment, contribute to the external, and then from that the external will reward me, right? Well, that's how karma works. Karma works like that. When you put out, karma rewards you back. Now, the thing is, what you can do, you can actually control your karmic energy, your karmic feed, right? So for me, what I would do is I would serve the universe, I would sacrifice, essentially. I would sacrifice my energy, sacrifice my energy, right? Whenever I do a good deed, if it was my turn to do the dishes that night, or if it was my brother's turn to do the dishes that night, then I'll do the dishes, because, you know, I'll do that sacrifice for me with the intent, knowing that I'm going to get good karma from this, right? I would serve the universe. I would serve my environment. I would serve things in return to get good good karma, right? I consciously said, we are not going to just spend my karma on me. I'm aware I have that. I want to bank my karma. So I would bank my karma energy. I would bank that up, and I can feel it within me. I can feel it in my mind. I can measure it. It's hard to explain. I don't even know if I can explain it, but I would feel the amount of wealth I would have in karma, and I would bank it. And what I would do is, whenever I wanted something or needed something from the universe, and with the manifestation process, I would spend my karma. I would tell the universe to spend that on whatever it was I needed at the time. You know how when you play PlayStation games, or like Fable, you know that Xbox game Fable? Or you know when you cruise around and you kill baddies and they drop the little orb on the floor, and you absorb that orb, and then you'll go back to your little base or whatever, and you'd level up. You'd spend your little orbs on some sort of power, right? I think it's like XP, like experience or mana. That's what I would do. I would go do my good deed, save my XP, my karma XP, and I would bank that up, and I would spend that on what I would need. That's how I'd do it. And I knew this. I I knew this would happen. I didn't have the debate or anything. I knew that this was it for me. I knew that was how I approached it. I felt like it was the right thing to do, you know, instead of like taking. Well, I first learned about manifestation just through manifesting, and then not long after that I learned that if you serve the external, your manifesting powers become a lot faster and a lot stronger, right? Imagine that, eh? We all just do mad good deeds for each other. We do more sacrifice, we do more for our fellow human, we do more for our environment, we put more energy out, and as a result of that, you become more powerful and you can manifest more things into reality. Imagine if the whole world done that. Could you imagine how much better this place would be? Right. I was just on the internet looking up manifesting, just looking up YouTube headlines, because I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out what to call the video. I want to find something catchy, something that's going to click on, right? And everything I'm looking at, it's like how to get out of debt, how to get this, how to get that, and it just comes from such an artificial place. It kind of hurt me, man. It was, the devil knows how to manifest as well. I'm seeing a lot of like how to manifest things without doing anything, and that's the wrong way to do it, man. You can manifest a hell of a lot more into your life if you serve, if you put out, right? Bank your karma, do good deeds, stack that karma, bank it, baby, and spend it on what you want. Materialistic possessions, that's such low level thinking. That's so low, man. What I spent my energy on, remember how I was saying what I was talking about earlier about the banked karma, how I would bank it? You know what I spent my banked karma on, my energy? No shit, no word of a lie, I spent it on knowledge. I was addicted to knowledge. Just my thirst for wanting to learn and know more I was so hooked on this, right? And for years, man, I was doing deeds, putting my energy out, banking up this bank of energy, and I was spending it on obtaining more knowledge. And the knowledge I was learning, bro, I wasn't learning it from a teacher. I wasn't learning it from no book. I learned it just through thought, man. Like, what shit would just come to my head, and I look back then and I envy myself, man. I was fucking, can't believe I was there. I honestly, I shifted my trajectory, and I went full into tattooing and to serving, the system, right? The knowledge I learned and how I would learn it would just get downloaded to me. It would just get downloaded to me from the source, right? It came from the source, God, the energy, fucking the ether, whatever you want to call it, hey. And then eventually you learn that you are the source. It's you the whole time. It's been you. We're all one in this journey. Well, we have a I'll just cut it there, eh? I'll just cut it there. I've got in my phone, that was the next one that I had written down, was like, how do I manifest? How do I do it? And I was trying to think about how I would sort of just have this discussion, how I would talk about it. And I was just like on a fence, like, oh, do I do it this way? Do I do that? Nah, I didn't. And I was like, you know what? Stop thinking about it. Just let it flow when you're talking about it, right? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, I hope this was insightful. I hope you learned something from this. Hey, enjoy. Peace.